Welcome to Yangshuo, one of China's most scenic regions. Let's check out the Green Lotus Peak with its breathtaking views in the heart of the city. To get to the secret entry point, I recommend using Google Maps to find the Yangshuo Li River Hotel to get started.
All right, so if you're looking to climb the Green Lotus Peak, which is probably the one I would recommend the most, I'll share the location, but you'll want to come in the alley just near, there's a miche right there, and then a tea shop, and you'll see this sign here. And probably the best giveaway that we saw were these restaurant signs. Now you're gonna feel until you find the last set of stairs that you're possibly going in the wrong direction. We actually went for about 30 minutes last night trying to find it. And it was just such a narrow alley that you'll see that we were thinking there's no way this is the right spot. And yeah, we just kept looking, and eventually I went up close and found that the tiny alley had the stairs. So you'll keep walking down this alley. Don't get ran over by this lady. So you won't really see too much for signs on the way. The only thing you'll see is a Chinese sign saying Shangshan. You'll want to look for this type of sign. It'll say Shangshan, which is like go on the mountain. Take this left path. And again, this is where we thought it was like an absolute dead end. And we were thinking, oh, there's no way that this little alley here is gonna be the way to go up. And then, sure enough. And then you'll have one more of these little signs here that you know you're on the right way. Shangshan. Ooh. This is the point where we had a little old lady here last night eating just up here, and we just asked her to confirm if this is the right way. So at this point, you're probably thinking, if you haven't watched this video and you've taken this path, you're like, oh, there's no way there's going to be stairs to a mountain hid here. We're clearly just walking on people's property. They're just trying to dry their clothes. And you're like, oh my God, where are we going? And then you'll get to this stair here. And again, it looks pretty demolished, but you'll see the sign here to climb the mountain. And you are at the start. And now you're in for 30 to 40 minutes of hiking. 你需要用国外的 APPs 网站 like Facebook 你知道吗？知道。对，这个是我找到的上海的语言交换网站 APP 也有。So every so often you'll get like some nice look off points like this one. I think we're only close to about halfway. But already you can see the hike's taking its toll. Probably like 30% drenched already. This is the third mountain we've done. We just did the one straight across there, the smaller one with a little pagoda or little temple thing on top. And then we also did this other one just to the left. This one and this one. So, and those were within the last 2 hours. So this is our third mountain in 2 hours. The first one was only about 10 to 15 minutes up, but it was very steep. The one with the tower pagoda on top was a little bit longer. So at 20 minutes, and there's a little resting stop with another little tower pagoda on the other side. And we're lucky to make a local friend to travel with us and translate for us, since my Chinese isn't quite up to scratch on this trip. How's the hike, Lisa, so far? Great. Yeah. So yeah, rough estimates is 30 to 40 minutes. I know it can be done quicker. When I was here 7 years ago, I got here right before sunset. I ended up sprinting up it. I think I did it in about 20 minutes. So it can be done faster, but yeah, do plan for 40 minutes if you want to get there comfortably without a sweat. So we're making pretty good time. We're getting closer to the being level with that one, and I think that's close to where the tower is. I think here's a tomb, and I think all this red stuff would be firecrackers. It's kind of dangerous, obviously, if it's dry because it could start a fire. But last Sunday was the Xingping festival. The Xingping festival is kind of, to describe it, would be like a festival where they worship or pay respect to their ancestors. So normally you do a lot of different things, but some of the common ones would be, of course, to go to the grave. They'll do firecrackers, incense, prayers. In some cities, they'll actually start a fire using like fake money and like some old clothes. And they just kind of burn it, I think, to send to their ancestors in the afterlife. It's a very interesting one. I remember the first time I experienced it in Beijing. There was just one intersection, I think I counted something like 13 fires. They're like small little fires, but you're just at, like, you know, a major city, and at an intersection there's just a bunch of fires, and a lot of intersections are like this. So I was just like very curious, like, what is going on? Why are these people starting fires in the city? But yeah, it just turned out to be the Xingping festival. So it's a very popular one in China, probably one of the big festivals, and along with National Holiday and Labor Day and Chinese New Year's. So about 40 minutes of hiking later, and 1 or 2 water bottles, you'll get to this little gateway. You used to have to pay to get in, but I guess they said it's free now, my little friend. And yeah, you just come up here, and then you'll get the best views. So we finally made it to the TV tower, and here is the view that you get. Absolutely worth it.
I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope you have a chance to make it to Yangshuo and climb the Green Lotus Peak, one of my top 3 destinations in all of China.